Hello, dear friends. I hope you're doing really well. Let's continue reading. We are in the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 9. And this chapter, like many others, is very important. Why? Because here God clearly says two very important truths. Two truths. One is why God is kicking out the people that already live in the promised land, why God is kicking the Gentiles that are living in many cities and kingdoms in the promised land. God is kicking them out. He's going to say why. And God is going to say why He is giving that land to Israel forever. Okay? So, very important chapter. Let's read. Hear, O Israel, you're crossing over the Jordan today to go into dispossess nations greater and mightier than you, great cities fortified to heaven, a people great and tall, the sons of the Anakim, whom you know and of whom you have heard it said, who can stand before the sons of Anak? Know therefore today that it is the Lord your God who is crossing over before you as a consuming fire. He will destroy them and he will subdue them before you so that you may drive them out and destroy them quickly, just as the Lord has spoken to you. Do not say in your heart, when the Lord your God has driven them out before you, because of my righteousness, the Lord has brought me in to possess this land. But it is because of the wickedness of these nations that the Lord is dispossessing them before you. It is not for your righteousness or for the uprightness of your heart that you are going to possess their land, but it is because of the wickedness of these nations that the Lord your God is driving them out before you in order to confirm the oath which the Lord swore to your fathers, to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. No, then it is not because of your righteousness that the Lord your God is giving you this good land to possess, for you are a stubborn people. Remember, do not forget how you provoked the Lord your God to wrath in the wilderness from the day that you left the land of Egypt until you arrived at this place. You have been rebellious against the Lord. Even at Horeb you provoked the Lord to wrath, and the Lord was so angry with you that he would have destroyed you. When I went up to the mountain to receive the tablets of stone, the tablets of the covenant which the Lord had made with you, then I remained on the mountain 40 days and nights. I neither ate bread nor drank water. The Lord gave me the two tablets of stone written by the finger of God, and on them were all the words which the Lord had spoken with you at the mountain from the midst of the fire on the day of the assembly. It came about at the end of 40 days and nights that the Lord gave me the two tablets of stone, the tablets of the covenant. Then the Lord said to me, arise, go down from here quickly, for your people whom you brought out of Egypt have acted corruptly. They have quickly turned aside from the way which I commanded them. They have made a molten image for themselves. The Lord spoke further to me, saying, I have seen these people, and indeed it is a stubborn people. Let me alone that I may destroy them and blot out their name from under heaven, and I will make of you a nation mightier and greater than they. So I turned and came down from the mountain while the mountain was burning with fire, and the two tablets of the covenant were in my two hands. And I saw that you had indeed sinned against the Lord your God. You had made for yourselves a molten calf. You had turned aside quickly from the way which the Lord had commanded you. I took hold of the two tablets and threw them from my hands and smashed them before your eyes. I fell down before the Lord as at the first 40 days and nights. I neither ate bread nor drank water because of all your sin which you had committed in doing that was evil in the sight of the Lord, to provoke him to anger. For I was afraid of the anger and hot displeasure with which the Lord was wrathful against you in order to destroy you. But the Lord listened to me that time also. the Lord was angry enough with Aaron to destroy him, so I also prayed for Aaron at the same time. I took your sinful thing, the calf which you had made, and burned it with fire and crushed it, grinding it very small until it was as fine as dust, and I threw its dust into the brook that came down from the mountain. Again, at Taberah and at Massa and at Kibroth Hattava, you provoked the Lord to wrath. When the Lord sent you from Kadesh Barnea, saying, Go up and possess the land which I have given you, then you rebelled against the command of the Lord your God. You neither believed him nor listened to his voice. You have been rebellious against the Lord from the day I knew you. So I fell down before the Lord the 40 days and nights which I did, because the Lord had said he would destroy you. I prayed to the Lord and I said, Lord God, do not destroy your people, even your inheritance, whom you have redeemed through your greatness, whom you have brought out of Egypt, which with a mighty hand. Remember your servants, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Do not look at the stubbornness of these people, or at their wickedness or their sin. Otherwise, the land from which you brought us may say, because the Lord was not able to bring them into the land which he had promised them, and because he hated them, he has brought them out to slay them in the wilderness. Yet they are your people, even your inheritance, whom you have brought out by your great power and your outstretched arm. So here, very important chapter, are the reasons. One, why is it that God is kicking out the people that are living there? In the promised land, before Israel is going to take the land, there are many kingdoms, cities, peoples all over the land of Canaan, the promised land. So it's like, why? What happened, right? Why is God doing this? It seems, right? It seems like unfair. It seems cruel. But God is saying he's kicking them out because they are wicked. They all do wickedness. It's like those nations are full of wickedness. They're evil all the time. So God is judging them. Okay? So God is not being unfair. He's being righteous. His judgment is perfect and righteous. Those people are wicked. Those nations that are in the promised land are wicked, so God is judging them, right? That's why he's kicking them out. And why is God giving that land to Israel forever now? God is giving that land to Israel forever. Why? Because he made a promise to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And not only that, he's not giving them the land to Israel because Israel is beautiful, perfect, because they are smart, because they're really good. No, God is calling them rebellious. God is telling them that since the day that they left Egypt till the day that they will possess the land, they've been rebellious. They're not perfect, dear friends. They're not. But God made a promise. Okay, and God is giving them their law, and if they keep their law, they follow God, and they keep the law, then they're good. Okay, but those are the big important reasons why God is kicking the nations from the promised land, because they're wicked. Why is giving that land? God is giving the land to Israel. Why is God giving the land of Canaan to Israel forever? Because he made a promise to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And Israel are the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And God keeps his promises, dear friends. God keeps his promises. Let's learn that. He keeps his promises. Always, okay? He's truth, and he keeps his promises. So, we're going to stop here. Hopefully we can continue tomorrow. Bye-bye.